Yeah.
Okay, audio is
Yay!
back on. Audio is back on, guys. Okay.
Sure, sure, sure,
Sure,
sure,
sure.
sure, sure.
Okay, so continuing from where we left off. Yes.
Oh crap!
Yes.
Well.
Yes.
Time to mute the stream because that scared me.
Okay, the small party of individuals that were traveling in the port and like had a little bit of an adventure last week have arrived at the bottom of where the port slowly descends and eventually comes to a stop. Yeah,
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
and it lands. It's like a flat bottom port. Kind of it lands on a flush kind of flagstone area. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Aye.
Um, you can see above you. You can see that the steam and the smoke, and as it obscures, now you can see there's a chain that seems to just like go up infinitely the 700 feet or so to the landing that you left previously.
Oh, don't remind me.
It's broken cobblestones, like an underground broken cobblestone street. There's you try moving east, west, and south. Against the northern wall of the courtyard is a 10-foot high wicker dragon stand.
Goody.
Okay, just about here somewhere is a wicker dragon stand kind of thing, bearing a large round metal plate suspended as a hole in the chest. Standing next to the figure is a robed figure.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Standing off to the other side is a small group of gully dwarves waiting to travel up on the next pot.
Oh, this is happening in here.
Yeah. That's pretty
Yeah.
much. So you got exits to the north, south, east. You got exits to the south, the east, and the west. This is an underground cobble street. You're inside pretty much the sunken city, almost the sunken city part of Zaxxas Roth.
Uh-huh.
So around you, there's derelict buildings of various assortments. These would predominantly be in the outside city streets at one point, but since the Great Cataclysm, the city seems to have the earth seems to have split apart, and part of the city seems to have fell into this underground void. And you're in one of the old city squares. Um, with streets leading off to the east, the west, and the south, the cobble streets. Um, and to the north, it looks like somebody's made some kind of a wicker shrine to a black dragon. Standing next to it is a robed figure, living robed figure, obviously, no statue or anything like that, is a robed figure. And just off to one side is a small group of gully dwarfs, about 15 or so, ready to travel up on the next pot.
Okay.
Well, they're not going up in any pot anytime soon.
Okay? You guys have arrived at the bottom. The rest,
We're still freaking up top.
everybody else is still at the top.
You lazy buggers, get down here! So much fun!
You've left the area of the wheel, where the two draconians were. The two lizard people, which you refer to now as like dragon-like, which means draconian, like a dragon-like creatures. They are trying to organize the gully dwarfs into some kind of out of the chaos that that kind of took over the area about 15 minutes ago.
Yes. Um.
You made your way back to the hall of the ancients.
What do we do
Oh yeah,
now?
we didn't stick around.
Hey,
So we
No, we-
decided
Yeah,
it was
we-
going to be too much of a risk for us to try to get to the next part.
Yeah.
Because there's
So
like
I.
to go
It's just.
and people
What do
will
we
I was
do?
tempted to wait though. I really am.
What do we do now? We try another find a route down.
We know
There was
there'd been
that
a
pipe.
sewer. We know there was a sewer that was going down. We don't know where it was going down.
No, there's
to.
a broken pipe from the previous sewage system.
Yeah, it was still a sewer pipe.
Make way back to the broken sewer pipe.
Well,
We go. Mm,
Lint wants to stay now, so I'm gonna let you guys decide what you should do.
all for.
Very-
This is all for finding out about. Initially, it was to find out about the staff, and now it's like we have to do this thing for your goddess, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes.
pretty
Okay.
much.
Okay.
I mean, you don't have to do it, but it'd be nice to actually have some help.
Well, considering half the buddies are down below,
Yes.
You kind of seem to be
can't leave them now, really.
Tennis seems what?
quite keen on helping.
I seem keen on helping.
Well, yeah. Do you not want to find about the more gods and that?
Yes, I do want to learn about more gods, but there's no way I'm going back up.
No, I wasn't saying anything
Not
about
yet.
that.
You wouldn't go back up. Oh, okay.
Not yet. We'll get.
Well,
If you wish to wait, and everyone agrees, I will be like it.
I don't think there's any
Okay.
other way down other than the pipe if you don't want to use the now very, 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 very crowded gully dwarf place with elevators.
I don't like our best chances with
Unknown
that
pipe?
anyway.
Unknown pipe to unknown location, or known location to elevators because we know our friends are down in that place.
We don't know if they're okay. We do not know.
We
if they're
don't know
alive.
if they're freaking alive. Well, we don't know if your friends are alive.
Well, it did. Remind me what we saw. Did it like stop and then slowly descended again?
Yes.
Yes. You guys could see that the guy at the very tippy top regained control and was able to slow it down and successfully stop it before you guys heard any form of a clang.
Does not mean they did not get killed by the things that were in there at the same time.
You guys technically don't know if we're alive or not.
Yeah, you just seen the. Yeah.
Just
We saw you all jump in with the car with 6.
Well, I know
Drag
some of them,
carriers.
and I'm pretty sure they are hardy enough to survive such a drop.
We
Maybe.
all waited out.
Possibly.
If he was-
50-50 chance.
Silly, if nothing else, you know Grayson's
I have faith
would probably save his
in my
own life.
buddies.
Sorry, what? You know that I'm alive because I'll save my own life, and I do actually have a spell or two that can help me do that.
Right,
Pretty
so
sure they're fine. I know them. They're hearty and whatever. So
okay, so up to you guys whether or not you want to come play on the roller coaster or if you want to go down in sewage.
I mean, we can wait. There's a waiting possibility.
That would probably take forever.
I mean,
The
I don't
sooner
know
we
how many
get-
gully dwarves are there left now. Have they done the elevator
Like
thing yet?
40.
hasn't come back down or up yet.
Oh,
No, it's stay where it's at the moment.
So that's gonna stay where it is at the moment. We have to get down there.
Let's wait
If
for
we
at
had a
least
bomb.
10 minutes, shall we?
if we had a bomb and then blow all the gully dwarves.
We
You
had
are a
bombs that absolutely
nutcase.
damaged the platform.
Yeah.
But what if we do not have time to wait
Then
up
we
here
do
to
the
diddly
pipe.
daddle?
Then we do the pipe. And cry if anything comes below is worse than we imagine. Yay!
Okay.
Going to pipe. I'm gonna walk to the pipe.
What you walking to the pipe?
I thought you wanted to wait. I'm really confused now. Did you want to wait or not?
You wanted to go to the
I
pipe.
want to go to the pipe, yes, as I do not feel like it's necessary to wait. But you were just saying a second ago.
Okay. We wait 30 seconds. No, we wait for 1 minute. If nothing changes in the 1 minute, if they don't even get rid
Okay.
of at least 15 of these gully dwarves on the next elevator, then we'll go to the pipe.
It's not likely it's
There's
going to
like-
happen. There's loads of them.
How many gully dwarves are there, Whisper?
What, at the top?
Yeah, at the top.
Well, he cracked his whip a few times, and every time he cracked his whip, another 15
It was like
turned up.
40.
There was like 45 of them at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not waiting.
That's three elevator falls.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't crack his whip more, and if some don't get impatient and want to go because it's technically their turn.
That's why we wait a minute, see if they actually make a dent in the crowd that is currently there. If they can't make a dent in a minute, we will go to the pipe and possibly fall to unknown territory of death.
Oh god.
Like
Not
what your
like super
friends have
steep.
kind of been commenting to.
Well, you have death you know opposed to the death you don't. You're looking at death both ways.
Yeah.
I
Flint
rather
will
I'm
say
space the
that.
guessing we're
sewage
waiting
Flint will
pipe
for
say
at least a
than.
minute.
Okay, you're waiting. Like I said,
I'm just gonna say this. I rather face the sewage pipe than going down that freaking thing.
Do you know what's at the bottom of that pipe? No.
No,
Do you
but it's
Do you know
probably our
that
best
it's all the way
chances.
down?
we at least have an elevator pan to hold all of us in. I'll bet we'll probably be crushed by a bunch of Gwali jobs that want to jump in too. But then again, we could do it one by one, and we hide in the gully dwarves.
oh god, one at a time. It's gonna
Split in pairs. No, maybe split in
Uh,
pairs. No,
Are you going to take on 6 by yourself if there is
No.
6?
no, yes, I will swing my axe. I don't care.
We're waiting, Whisper.
You're
We're
waiting.
waiting, whisper for a minute.
We're
Right.
waiting for a minute, and if nothing changes, then
Okay.
sewage pipe.
You guys, at the bottom of getting out. Yes.
I am untying us from the pots and I'm rescuing my rope and putting it away.
Okay. Are you getting out the pot?
Um,
Yes.
no.
Oh god.
Yes, we are. Yes, they are, whisper.
Before it starts moving, definitely. But first of all,
Oh, it's
I'm
gonna start
going
moving.
to say that Tika needs to actually take a peek over the lip of the pot to make sure we're not just jumping out into the middle of like hundreds of these lizard people.
No. There's not hundreds of these lizard people. There happens to be a small gathering of gully dwarves, though. Yeah, a
If
small.
there's only gully dwarves, we get out like the gully dwarves do. I have my rope. My rope is mine.
Okay, yeah. Tika looks over the rim of the pot, and she comes back and tells you that there's give or take maybe about 30 or 40 gully dwarves, all just sitting there, all talking and eager to actually like jump in the pot. Yeah,
So the gully dwarves
Yeah.
are getting in the pot.
the gully dwarves are starting to climb into the pot. Yeah, you can see that.
Okay, then we start climbing out then.
There's like
At least I'm climbing out.
at the bottom of the bottom of this chamber, you can see that there is like broken stones and the edges of columns and things like that, which the gully dwarves can stand on to actually like roll into the pot, because they don't climb in. There's no door or anything like that. They just literally just hurl themselves over the sides of this pot, um, and roll into the pot. I think you start seeing them just climbing over the sides of the pot. Yeah, and then turning around and grabbing hold of another gully dwarf and like they're pulling other gully dwarves into the pot.
Why does that remind me of like how Gorons like roll around when you say they roll into the pot? I just think of Gorons.
They just roll
From,
into the pot.
like-
Yeah. Yeah.
Legend to Zelda.
Okay. So you guys getting out? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You climb out the pot. You can see that there is a dark area just a little to the west of you, which you can easily make your way over to. This is deep underground now, guys. It's about here. It's deep underground now, guys, and it's unless you're actually under a torchlight or under some kind of like lumination system, like illumination or something like that, like either magical or natural. It's going to be very difficult for anybody to actually see you. Gully dwarfs have been living underground for a considerable number of years now.
They can see without
They
problem.
can see no problem. They have no problem being able to see things in the dark.
And I'm assuming the lizard people have equal no problems with this.
Lizard people have a heightened sense of smell,
Yep. So
like
that's fun.
most reptilian kind of things. They do have these lizard snake-like tongues, which they kind of spit out and kind of like taste the air, and they use that for zoning in on enemies and like sensing what's in and around, like as around them and things like that.
So theoretically, if you smelled like sewage and you reeked like it, you basically make yourself a beacon.
Pretty well. Yeah, but this entire city's starting to smell like that.
I'm
Fair
pretty sure
enough.
my human
Could be
sweat's probably going to be
camouflage.
smelly enough.
Yeah, it could be camouflage.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I suppose, because the gully dwarfs would also smell like that.
They're used to it. Yeah, they don't. I mean, to them it's fairly normal. They smell like their surroundings. Plus, they've been down there for so long, they kind of grown accustomed to it. They no longer smell it. Yeah. If you climb out, you find a small little corner somewhere where you can hide and just stay in the shadows. The pot starts to rise. The guys at the top, you see the pot descending. 15 gold dwarfs are just diving into the pot at the top.
Okay.
A lizard creature throws the lever kind of in reverse, and there's a clunk and a groan as it finds its gears, and then the cogs start turning, and the chain starts moving, and the pot starts descending. This time in a more controlled manner.
See?
Hmm.
Now we just wait. Has it been a minute yet?
Roughly. Yeah, it's going to take a little while for it to get to the bottom.
Okay, so while they're waiting,
That's gonna take more than a minute, little one.
let's see here. Does Tika have dark vision?
I think it's a human.
Darn it. Do I have dark vision?
Tanis, half elven.
Yes.
You have what's called thermal vision. Thermal vision.
Thermal vision. Okay.
Yeah, you can see that is if it's a living creature, like warm bodied, you can see an aura around them, like an outlined aura.
Okay. Can I scan the immediate area to figure out where's a good like hiding nook? Like where isn't there like potential reptilians and or gully dwarves?
There is gully dwarves pretty much like moving around the streets, in the buildings, and around this area. You can see that there's a passage that leads to the east. Passage leads to the east. That seems to be uninhabited. Most of the buildings and the structures in this area seem to be either derelict or destroyed.
Okay, so I want to encourage us to go find a spot over here
Zoom
where
in.
no one's going to bother us and possibly knock Raceland out.
Yeah, so
Friendly ways.
this entire area here,
Okay.
this is all rack and ruin. This is all derelict. The streets are still there. Just there's no windows, no doors. There's no substantial like stone wall structures or anything like that. There's a lot of broken buildings derelict.
Are there nooks and crannies to hide
Oh,
in?
there's dozens of them, plenty of them.
Plenty. So we can definitely hide out of sight in one of these areas.
Yeah. Yes. Ooh.
Okay.
When you say knock me out,
Encourage you to sleep in the most directive ways.
oh, okay.
Knock
I'll
you out.
remember that half elf.
I'm sorry. You need your spells refreshed.
Yeah, I'm fully aware of this, but I still have at least one powerful spell that will put you on your ass available to me.
Yeah, but I'm not actually going to like hit you upside the head with my sword or anything. I'm going to go mage sleep,
Hmm.
and we're going to watch you. And you're going to sit there and you're going to sleep.
For how long?
Well, I imagine we need to wait until you guys can catch up with us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be a while.
That's probably gonna take a
Just
bit.
enough time to reset
It's
spells.
no time for it. Yeah, it takes it does take a while to reset. You don't reset all your spells all in one go. You reset one spell at a time.
Yeah.
That's magic in Dragonlance is you get one spell back at a time, not all at once. You don't get like, oh, I've just rested, I'll get all my spells back. No, like 15-minute break. No, you don't get them all back.
No.
No. You
It's
get one
probably
back
going
at
to
a
be
time.
longer than 15 minutes for them to get down to us. So I'm hoping that we can spend that time productively, at least resetting the mage's spells.
Okay.
Sounds
All
like a
right.
plan.
Okay.
Right. So you find a little place. There's a little kind of alleyway between some derelict buildings. You don't know what the buildings used to be. There could have been shops. There could have been like administration areas or something along those lines. There could have been anything. There could have been people's homes. You don't know what they are now because they just completely smashed to pieces. Very few walls still intact that are above 8 feet tall. Where there was doors, there's no longer any doors or anything like that. If there is doors, they've like just rotted away or they've come off the hinges and laid up somewhere else. But the entire place is covered in this derelict kind of rubble. There's roof tiles smashed to pieces everywhere. There's not much left in the way of furniture. Gully dwarves seem to have ransacked this entire area of everything with the exception of stone. However, you can't see the building structures. You can't see the foundations and things like that. So you can tell where walls were and where the road was and where thresholds, door thresholds were and things like that. You do find a small little area in the back of a building just straight opposite you, where it's fairly dark. It's not freezing, but it's not exactly warm either. But it's dry. Okay. Looks as if a lot of
Okay.
people. This area seems to have been ransacked with like of all possessions. It doesn't matter how insignificant. The Gully Dwarf's main objective in this city is to search, find new stuff, and bring it back, and that's it. That's what Gully Dwarf does on a daily basis.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are taking a break down there, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, guys. 5 minutes goes by.
Oh, we waited longer than we.
Yes.
Okay, so is Raceland sleeping?
Recently, you sleeping?
Yes.
Are you
Okay,
Recently
Or
we're-
at the very
sleeping?
least trying to.
Trying to.
We've kind of set up a small little area where we're covered or we have eyes on it.
Yeah, yeah.
And Raceland's knocked out. Okay, and we can start the timer for resetting spells. Go on.
Okay, guys, about 5 minutes go past. This pot is still ascending. The pot that you saw the 15 gold dwarfs jump into is still
Mhm.
descending. Yeah? In a timely manner, it takes about 6 or 7 minutes for the actual pot to reach the bottom, for the new one to go, like for the empty, the other one to come to the surface. It's that high. It's 750 feet high.
Oh my
Okay.
lord.
Yeah, and in a controlled manner, very, very slowly, in other words. It usually takes about 7 minutes for the pot to actually reach the surface.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh
I mean, we
boy.
were pretty sure we waited more than 1 minute, but.
Oh, you waited about 4 or 5 minutes
Reevaluate
later.
the situation. What do you think? Do you want
There's
to
the
be
whole
the
group of
patient
gully dwarfs.
people?
It's a whole group of
There's
gully
still-
dwarfs ready to jump in the next pot.
Yeah, there's still quite a lot of people to go down. I don't think it's going to work if we jump in with them. How are
I
the lizard
agree.
men looking like? Are they looking more like what the hell happened before? Keep an eye around, or
No, they're not really certain. All they do is one of them simply just make sure that the right number of gully dwarfs jump into the pot on the way down, and the other one just basically throws the gear backwards and forwards and makes sure that it's like it doesn't slip. He's got a brake on there as well, which he can apply if things get out of hand.
well, the only concern I have then is did they not recognise the Dragonians were in that one when it went down?
They don't get an itinerary about what's coming up and what's going down.
But when they jumped in, we all saw that they jumped in with Dragonians. Did they not notice the
didn't
Dragonians were in
see.
there as well? Yeah, we saw them.
Yeah,
jumping
we
in
saw
with
them. Yeah, the guy
I
on.
thought they could see the people who went in, but we
Yeah,
didn't
because they're
see
right
it
in
in
their
time
faces, but we
because
saw them jump in there.
Yeah, the
They're
guy,
going to come out.
the
and
guy
they
at
jump
the
straight in
the
before
guy
they
at the
wait
top.
for anything to come out.
Nah, you catch in that 5 minutes. You manage to catch some kind of a discussion going on between the Draconians, and they seem to think, oh, that he saw some Draconians coming up in that port. And it was like, yeah, maybe they changed their minds or something, or maybe the fault in the mechanism. They're not ready to risk it yet, so they're using the gully dwarfs to test the system out. Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, it's
So
like
there's more gully dwarfs in than normal.
there's a pot of gully dwarfs coming up. There's a pot of gully dwarfs going down, and you hear this kind of thing saying, there's one draconian say to the other draconian, basically, weren't there supposed to be some draconians in the next pot? And he said, yeah, but the malfunction might have put them off for a bit. They might be testing another couple of runs with some gully dwarfs before they decide to try it again.
Okay then.
Okay? So what are you guys doing?
I'm waiting for all the others to decide.
So we wait more. Now that we know that they're trying to test
Even
things
me.
out again.
I would go down with gully dwarves because they're not going to kill you.
Not gonna kill.
Whereas we went down with
Considering
the-
they're pretty much the dirt of terms of dwarfed people.
they just
They
they're
don't
gonna
really
think
do anything.
Yeah, they're going to think you're fun at most.
Fun.
So do you want to try to risk and take the next pot?
Like, ooh, there's
Hang on.
other things in here.
Yeah, the next one that comes
might
up,
get peeved.
it'd be
Like,
close.
yeah, the gully dwarves might get peeved at you though because you're in their pot. But that's about it.
I still think
Riverwind,
it's worth.
do you want to take the risk and try and jump in their pot?
I still feel like that is worth the risk.
I will only follow. I will only follow you if you feel comfortable with it.
I
what do you
we
go?
don't have a second opinion of Georgie, so it's like,
It's like,
Well, I think
So-
Georgie would say, jump, jump, jump.
Or jump in the pot and jump,
jump in what?
I don't know,
Jump
I
in
kind
the
of like
pot.
this one being mute.
Let's just pretend
Yeah,
he's too busy.
yeah, like
Tasselhoff is too
Riverwind
busy looking at
replies.
shinies.
Yeah, Riverwind, like he said, I'll only go if you feel comfortable with it. But honestly, I don't like the chances.
Okay, Flint, are you sure you want to do this?
I mean, you can look at the pipe again and see if your odds are in your favor. Then we go back to the pot. If you guys don't want to go down a scary pipe.
Well, this one's nearly up, isn't it? This pot.
Yeah, it's coming up. It's nearly on its
Yeah.
landing.
It'd be this pot that we need to jump in if we go. It's the one that comes up. It'd be closest to us.
This one.
Yep.
So you're raring to try this out.
If you want to do it, you are.
You are the tank.
We're
Okay.
not.
Remember.
Considering we won't be as heavy as the last group, I don't think.
What do you mean? No, there'd be you
No.
4 plus 15 gully dwarves.
Plus, yeah.
We had 6 dragonic people with us as well.
Yeah, we had the dragonic people who are heavier
Well, it-
heavier than the gully dwarves. But we also had a Cameron.
Yeah, who jumped in?
Yeah, well, sorry.
We did not. You guys have the two shorties. You have
Yeah.
both Tasseloff
And Flint.
and Flint.
I
So
know you
they,
keep saying this, but it's like I don't mind which way we go, but no one's actually made a decision yet.
so shit, I could make a decision for you, but I'm down on the ground.
Exactly.
He's going to shout up.
Milady, what
Yeah,
do you?
if I shout up, we're gonna have draconians on us.
Oh yeah, you're going to have dragons on every level.
Right?
I
They're-
am tempted for pot.
Okay, we've got
Riverwind is tempted to go. Where?
Baldwin goes.
Wherever I go, we will try the pot.
Okay, we're
Okay.
going for the pots.
You go for the pot.
We will try the pot when it arrives.
Try the pot.
When it arrives, we will wait for them to leave, and as soon as the other ones start entering, we enter as well. Correct?
Okay. The pot arrives on the landing. Okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I do have my torch, by the way, as well, just so people are aware.
Mm-hmm.
Still not been told to put
Any
anything
way
out.
to evaluate what's down the drain?
Are you
Is there?
going to douse your torch as to not draw attention to yourself?
Nope. As
Okay.
I've not been told, so
Well,
No,
you
weird.
have a mind of your own, hun.
I know, but I'm a human and I can't see.
Okay.
You want to burn
There's not
yourself by holding a torch while jumping in a pot that could fluctuate rapidly if the weight gets too much.
How high have we got to jump? I didn't think it was that high.
It's not that
No,
high.
No,
Step
when we
down,
jump
basically.
in,
So
it's gonna
the putt
fall.
goes down.
The pot will go down when you jump in. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
you
the
be
putt will
shoved.
go down. There,
Yeah.
there is no.
Yeah.
no
There's difference
really
between
wanna
like a
jump
gully
with
dwarf
fire
jumping in,
in your
yeah,
hands.
and like and yeah, you lot jumping in, yeah.
It's going down. You guys get to deal with the fun and games of the roller coaster, but it's going to
Bloody
be
joy.
it's going to be less intense, and you probably don't want to have fire mixing with that.
Do you want us to be burned, milady?
Are you going down the pot?
Yeah, I'll drop the torch then.
Drop the torch. Okay,
No.
you're not gonna jump in with the
Why don't
torch.
you just-
But
You're
you
not
don't
gonna
I
blow it out. You're not
Or-
gonna step on
have
it.
the thing out.
Once it burns, I believe it burns through, doesn't it?
You can douse torches.
You can douse
In
it.
what? How
Sound
can
like
I
a cigarette.
douse it?
I don't know. You have to find some water somewhere.
Yeah, I've got
Well,
nothing
step on
around
it.
me. I'm on a concrete platform. I could step on it. I don't know if that would burn me.
Wait, what about the sewage?
I'm not going to go that there and put it in sewage and then go, oh, it's wet now. I can't use it.
Right.
Yeah, I'm dropping the torch.
Isn't
I don't
there
care what
any
anyone
dirt?
else says. I've dropped the torch.
All right, you drop the
Okay.
torch. Drop the torch. Right,
Okay,
torch
suit
is
yourself.
burning.
I still have an
smouldering.
extra one to light.
All right, it's smoldering
Okay.
down the floor. Okay,
Okay, jump in.
Oh goodness me, I left my drink too cold.
there's okay, the gully dwarves, like the gully dwarves, start piling into the pot now.
Hylan,
Yes, we go, yeah.
Okay,
I run.
Go, just go.
Do we have to help Flint up?
you get it? What?
Do we have to help Flint up?
No. The
No, I'm jumping in, like,
pot.
crazy.
The,
No,
the,
because the gully dwarves are the same height.
yeah,
Oh,
the,
okay,
the,
that's
the
fine
pot.
then.
The pot
It's
doesn't
telling
actually like. It only comes up to the landing. The rim of the pot only comes up to the landing. It doesn't come past the
Oh, so
landing.
we're jumping in down
You jump
into
into
the
it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You
Yeah,
jump. You
down.
just run in.
Oh, that's
jump
fine.
in it.
That's fine.
Okay.
Jumped in.
Yep.
All
I'm the
three.
same height as the gully.
All you are jumping in. Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
With 15 gully dwarves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess so.
I've jumped in.
Okay. You. Yeah.
Who's jumping?
9.
Okay. Yeah. Riverwind's in.
Are you rolling for all of us?
Yeah. Goldman's in and Kenda. Okay. Right now.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
All
Natural
you,
20.
there's a massive run. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a massive run. Everybody all runs at once. Flint jumps in straight away and kind of like disappears into the melee of gully dwarves. If you put Flint in next to 15 gully dwarves and sandwich them all in, you couldn't tell Flint apart from the rest.
You can or cannot.
Catches.
You can it. You can it. Yeah, you can it. You just can't.
Except
Okay.
my hat. My hat.
Well, the gully dwarves wear whatever they find.
Anyway.
They've got flower pots on their heads and like all sorts of things. The gully dwarves just wear whatever they can find.
I have a
Anyway.
Okay. Riverwind, you jump in.
hmm
Yep, and it's fine. Gold Moon jumps in. Then
She's
Tasselhoff.
fine.
Tasselhoff jumps in. Yeah.
Shit.
Now
Yeah.
Tasselhoff jumps in. Yeah. But just as Tasselhoff's going through the air, you hear the Draconian turn around and say, "Hey, you're not a gully dwarf."
Oh shit!
Well, I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Hide his face. Sit on his face.
Sit on his-
Is the pot moving?
It's the pot moving.
the pot the chain is groaning under the additional weight. And the Draconian kind of like doesn't hear the commotion. Throws the latch across, finds the gear, and the pot is slowly descending. Yeah, but the other Draconian, the one that's like got his whip, he's pointing down into the hole. He's pointing down as you're descending. You're descending probably about 4 feet a second or something like that. He's pointing and he said, "Hey, that's not a gully dwarf."
Goody.
Yep.
How many more people need to go in still?
Oh, that's it. Everybody's in.
We're all in. We're all in.
Everyone's in except for Tasselhoff was the last person.
Tasselhoff was
in
the last one in.
detention.
Yeah,
Drew
Tasselhoff.
attention.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, it's like that's not a gully dwarf.
Oh, goody.
Well, that's all. Get under my butt cheek. Hide. Hide the.
Did you just say Tasselhoff get under my butt cheeks?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh God.
Because he's-
Usual Sully humor.
Sully is currently buried in Gully Dwarfs, so if
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
under Sully, he's hidden underneath Gully Dwarfs.
You
Exactly.
mean Flint?
Flint.
Flint
Yes.
is squashed in with 50. All four of you, including Tasselhoff. Although Tasselhoff seems to be crowd surfing the Gully Dwarves at the moment in the pot. Okay.
Okay.
Everybody else is in the pot. Just Tass seems to be floating on like arms and legs on his back.
Can
Like,
I drag him into the pile of people
like,
somehow?
well, there's that many people in here now. There's 15 Gully Dwarfs plus you four, and Tasselhoff is just floating. He's floating. He's got his arms and legs. He's doing like snow angels on the top of the on the top of the Gully Dwarf's arms, who seem to be crowd surfing him around the top of the pot at the moment. And this
Oh
Draconian's
yeah, I was
looking
gonna
up.
ask.
Well, he's looking up at this Draconian, and this Draconian's pointing down at him, saying, "You're not a Gully Dwarf." Yeah, Tassel's waving him back.
Can I drag him in? Can I pull him into the crowd somehow?
Doesn't matter. He's already been seen.
Oh, I wanted to.
You can hide him now. Oh, he's not here now.
Yeah, no,
We're in a
before
pot, but he's not here now.
No.
We're not going there. We didn't jump out the side or anything.
Oh,
He's just not here.
I was trying to say earlier, like if we heard that happening, that he was pointing in before he looks down.
Zelly,
pot
it
that will
will
pull
not
him in.
matter.
Doesn't
They
matter.
know we're here.
Yeah, Tasselhoff is now like laid on his back, arms and legs sprawled out, and he's
He
looking.
knows Tassoff's here.
He's looking up at the Draconian. The
Drawn attention.
Draconian's pointing, screaming, and yelling. Yeah, and Tass is waving back.
Are we going to? Are you guys going to engage the system somehow?
Well, I believe we're already moving.
They're
aren't
already moving. They're descending
Yeah.
slowly.
Okay, well that
we?
works.
We're getting away from him. It's just whether or not he decides to put it in reverse. One of them knows we're here. One of them doesn't.
Yeah.
Which
Mm.
doesn't
One-
much
One of
matter.
them knows Tasselhoff is here.
Yep.
Okay.
Holy shitables.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, we can't really do much.
No,
No,
no, you're,
Just
you're
confused.
descending at the moment, and Tasselhoff is just laid on his back, kind of waving at the Draconian that's above him, like going raging mental, pointing, saying, "You're not a Draconian. You're not. No,
Whispering,
you're not
"Stop
Gully Dwarf. You're not supposed to be in there."
Can I talk to a Daddy Dwarf?
Look, the Gully Dwarf. Yeah. What do you want to say? There's loads of them around you at the moment. They seem to got their arms and
Telling
legs in
Tassoff to stop
everywhere.
waving. Like,
I don't know. I just want to ask them what they're doing. What is it you're going down for?
Oh,
What
they,
do you
they, they take what they found back down. That's it. That's much conversation you're going to get out of Gully Dwarf.
why you
Can I ask who they take it to?
Oh, they take it to High Bupu. No, High Bulfa. Bulfa. The King High.
Hi, boo poo.
Bupu. Boop. They
High
can take
Bulfa.
Bulfa.
Bofa.
King Bulfa. High Bulfa. King of all Gully Dwarfs.
Does he like shinies or does he like picturey things?
He like everything.
Is he big?
No. He's a Gully
Is
Dwarf.
he... Oh, I don't know. I thought maybe they were buying it. I thought maybe the dragon was their high
Gully
Koopa.
doors are gully
Oh,
doors.
they
They're
know the
small
dragon.
little
They know the
things.
dragon. Yeah, they know the dragon. Yes.
You know the dragon?
Yeah, they know the
Is he
dragon.
friend? Is he friend?
Eh?
Is he friend?
No.
No.
What do you think? It's a dragon. What do you think it's a dragon?
I know.
The dragon. It's going to eat
There
everything.
are draconian people, there are dragon statues, and they all live in the same area.
Yeah.
How much far-fetched does it thing have to be to say maybe they're friends because the dragon's not eating
No,
these
no,
things, but he
the
lives in
dragon-
the same area?
The dragon knows that the Gully Dwarves are no threat whatsoever. No threat to the dragon whatsoever.
So 3 minions.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Basically.
It's the dragon
And
who
the
got
Gully
minions.
Dwarfs-
And yet you all have low. When I say, is he friend? I don't mean to us. I know for a fact he's not to us. He's trying to eat us.
The Gully Dwarfs are they're well aware of their position in life. They know that they are basically sludge on the streets of reality. They're there to be used by other races as they see fit whenever it's convenient.
Yeah.
So long as, they get something marginally in
Out of it.
exchange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ruining my talk
In
here.
this case, they don't die.
Living and breathing are privileges to a gully dwarf, so
How
So
am I meant to
Let's
get any information from these gully dwarfs about getting the disc or finding disc? If you know,
Have you-
And that's just that. Gully dwarves are not that freaking smart.
they're not that,
Yeah,
they're
I
not that
don't have
smart.
to say. Have you seen a disc? I was going to describe something.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
care if they're smart. They're just
Again,
simple,
that's
basic
they're not that
information,
smart.
But you don't
Let him
know
do it,
because
let
you're
him
not letting
do
me
it.
do it.
let him do. Let him do. Let him
Listen,
do what she does.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay, what you're asking?
God, I hate this game. So much hard work to ask a question.
Welcome to Dragonlance, people.
No, it's not bad. Okay, go ask. It's just
Forgot
it's a
where I was
world
up
you
to
guys aren't
now.
familiar with. There's a little bit of
Well,
cultural learning.
Yeah, is the dragon friendly? Is the dragon their friend or is the dragon friendly?
Is the dragon their friend?
No. Dragon's
Do you know
always
where
been
he
there.
stays?
No, dragon's always been there. Gully dwarves have always been there. They leave him alone. Dragon leaves them alone.
Do you know where he sleeps?
Big cave. He sleep all the time.
Do you know area?
Down.
Is it big area?
Big dragon.
Does he have a lot of shinies around him?
Glittery, shiny, glittery things. Yes. Big
Does he
pile
have
of
anything?
big,
And then I do
big,
the motion of a big circle.
big pile
So-
of glittery things.
Imagine we're in a really cramped pot.
Best
Go.
shinies.
Good.
Best shinies. Best shinies are at the dragon.
Ah. Okay.
Said no
Is
dick.
that it?
So what do you need so far?
Okay.
He
As
doesn't-
you're like talking about all this, as you're discussing this, you're busily trying to remove a gully dwarf from under your dress.
I'll just stand on it.
Can you see under his dress?
No. Just there's that many gully dwarfs inside here. They just seem to be everywhere. Their arms and legs are everywhere.
I
Yay.
just make sure my dress is a little bit tied. Well, that's right. Am I wearing a dress or am I actually wearing trousers? I forget to ask.
You're wearing a dress.
In my picture, I'm wearing a trousers.
You're wearing
and a top
like kind of like
with a cloak.
yeah. It's
So
like
what
fur
about
lined.
underneath my cloak.
Are you
Or
wearing like
fur lined.
kind of pants underneath your dress like thing?
No. On the picture I've got trousers, wearing like a vest.
You're
and a
fur
cloak.
padded. Fur padded. Yes.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I'm wearing all colours. I'm not wearing a dress. I'm wearing light armor.
Yes.
Leather armor.
light armor, but is like leggings and
I've
trousers.
got leather armor.
Ah.
There you go. So yes, basically you're trying to remove a gully dwarf from like underneath you at the moment.
I get confused because of the icon on the iGame member sheets, and it has Gold Moon in like a white thing. Well, kind of. I don't know.
White cloak.
Well, it has white fur on it. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a cloak.
It's like
Yeah.
a cloak. It's a cloak. It's busy. It's got a gully dwarf all over it at the moment. You're still descending. It dawns on you, more so on Flint, that these gully dwarfs haven't had a bath in probably 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, they're like tiny pigs in a rat hole.
Yeah, they're now tiny pigs in a pot.
So that smell is
Yep, I'm trying to
atrocious.
hold my breath. Don't worry. I've been trying to hold my breath this entire time. Failing, but still.
Tasselhoff is thinking this is
I'm not just saying much
amazing.
at this
Tasselhoff
point.
has now made it to the side of the pot. And he is sticking his head over the side and he's trying to see how long it takes for him to spit over the edge.
Tassoff, no. Can I somehow drag his booty back?
Riverwind, do you mind?
Can I drag his booty back?
What do you want me to do?
You're tall enough to reach him. You can just grab him and pull him back in.
Yeah, I'm just going to do that.
Am I just squished now?
Yeah,
Am
pretty
I
much.
really squished?
Oh, you really? Yeah. If there was any combat, anything like that, maneuverability would be virtually impossible.
Am I like how, you know, in Toy Story with all those aliens in that big like crane machine,
Yes.
and how you can, you know, when how Buzz was kind of wedged in them? Am I like that?
Yeah, that's it. All of yous are like that at the moment. All of yous are wedged in in this pot. It's supposed to hold just 15 gully dwarfs. That's it, not 2 humans, a dwarf, and a kender as well. Yeah, it's real tight in here. You're all rubbing up against each other.
Don't
Yes.
touch me there.
Russ,
Whose hand is
stop,
that?
Rob.
Whose hand's that?
Sorry.
I keep Goldmoon close at this rate.
Okay.
I was trying to move. I was trying to grab Tasselhoff, and then I grabbed you instead.
God. There's hands.
Charming.
There's the one gully dwarf that's next to Flint going, ooh, wants to stroke your beard.
Back off.
Oh god,
Just
someone
like
help
that?
us here.
Yeah,
What's happening with the guys downstairs? Are they?
they're sleeping.
What? Oh, you're
They're
sleeping.
We're just waiting for this
Oh,
to
charming.
end.
They get to rest, and I still have to use all my spells. Oh, so
Remember, you've got a staff full of spells.
so is he.
No, I don't.
Lol.
As far as I know,
So is he.
that's a plain old staff. As far as I know.
As far as he knows.
Yeah, as far as I know, like, no, I'm not talking Raceland, I'm talking Jai.
Oh, okay.
Like, as far as I know, that's a plain old staff. I haven't actually looked at my staff yet.
Oh, God.
I'm pretty sure your staff
Um,
holds charge as well, Jai. We talked about this right when we started our
Did we?
characters.
Did we?
Right when we decided our characters.
I think Jai's trying to, like, yeah. Nobody's getting his stuff.
Did we? Did we really?
Hmm.
I suggest you have a look, because it will come in handy if it does.
Right now.
Wow.
Okay.
So what does it come under, just to be sure? Because, like, I'm
Items.
actually also trying
Just
to
items.
understand quite a lot right
Just
now,
items.
having multiple
Under your
conversations.
items,
Under the
where it
items.
say what item you're
What
in.
stuff it is?
Okay, the staff of the Magus
Yeah.
has... I can't read that.
I can't read that. I don't know what that is.
No, I can't. No, I can't read it. It's just that, like, the staff of the Magus, magical... I don't know what that number is, but it looks like it's got LBS.
Oh,
Or
it's only pounds.
LES.
It's pounds. Skip that bit. You don't need how much it weighs.
Oh, that's a pound.
Consistent protection, strike 82 donations, blah, 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 blah. +2 to all spells that inflict damage from the caster. Adds 1 extra round to all additional spells. Doubles the duration of spells that influence light. The caster can cast Featherfall.
Yeah.
Wow, that would have come in real handy now, wouldn't it? Hmm.
But I'm pretty sure Featherfall is only like a single target thing.
Yeah, it is.
Itself.
Yeah, but still.
But it's not saying anything about charges. Like, I'm not seeing anything for charges.
No, it doesn't use.
And
It
they're actual
doesn't
stats,
use
so it's
charges. You
not-
can just use
Ah,
those
See?
spells from.
You don't have charges, but you just have those spells in it.
No, he has those spells in it, and you can call those
Ah.
spells like they're not really. There's a couple of spells, but they're more like enhancers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're like enhancers.
See, told you my staff would work worthless.
Okay. Everybody in the pot
It's
needs to
just
roll. You need to get a 7 or higher.
Oh,
What?
really?
Oh,
7 or
well.
higher, so...
7 or higher. Just roll the dice. I'll tell you what happened. 7 or higher. That's good.
One of these
14.
dirty dwarves pinches my bum. I'm going to smack him so hard.
I'm not pinching your bum.
I'm going to roll.
Well, go on then.
I am a respectable dwarf.
Ooh, that's not good.
Okay, I got a 2.
I got a 14.
I'm gonna roll next, guys.
Yep,
Go on then.
that's the point.
Oh, it's a 7. That's good.
Oh,
Shall I roll for Georgie?
Yeah, I would.
That's
Although it probably won't affect Georgie that much.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's Kenda. Ah, she's fine.
She's fine anyway.
Okay. No, 7 or more. Okay, so who rolled under 7?
Me.
Flint.
Old
Goldman.
moon.
Okay.
No, I didn't.
was
I
it
ro-
Goldman?
Yeah, just Goldman.
Oh,
Gold.
shit.
Just Gold Moon?
Yeah.
Just Gold Moon. Okay, deduct 1 steel piece.
Okay.
Oh no, one of the cathedrals nicked the steel piece.
No, Tassor probably did. Tender, the one that likes taking things without realising it.
That's right.
The gully dwarf has found a shiny.
I thought they didn't like shinies. Didn't they discuss about something not liking shinies?
No, they go looking for them, but it's an object they've never seen before, so they're having it.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes. You might be able to trade that for some food or something.
That brings me to 0.
You have no
I'm
money
joking. It
left?
doesn't. No, I've got loads.
No,
Aw.
I've got plenty left.
I was gonna say, like, come on.
Remember, Goldmoon's got all the. Oh no, it's you that's got all the jewels and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, thank God. The gems are protected.
Are they?
I am protecting my gems like nothing else. Oh,
Yeah, okay.
I'm so glad I didn't get stolen from. I would have punched people. I would have punched a gully dwarf for my gem back and been like,
Okay,
no, they ain't yours, punch.
you're about halfway, guys. Okay, descending very, very slowly. It's about halfway. And you're passing the other. You can see the other pot. You can hear the other pot coming up on the other side.
Is Tassoff still looking over the edge?
Taslov was looking over the edge, but he's now reminded you that there's a couple of gully dwarfs hanging over the edge.
Meh. What?
Yeah, there's a couple of gully dwarfs actually hanging onto the edge.
Wow. Well, sucks to be them.
Yeah.
But is that in our pot or in the other pot?
No, on your pot.
Okay. As long as Tassolves is inside and not poking his head out while the other pot is coming is fine.
That's fine. The other pot goes past slowly. Goes again, like they kind of like as you creep past each other. Yes.
Yes.
And all the gully dwarfs are all waving to the people going past. In fact, all the gully dwarfs in the other pot are all waving at you going past.
I wave.
Tassoff probably
Really?
Tassoff probably waves enthusiastically.
Yeah, I see Tasselhoff do it, so I just went in.
I shake my
Man,
head.
that's not a good idea.
You're going past. You go
being
past
polite.
very, 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 very slowly. Oh dear.
Oh,
As you go past, as you're going past, the gully dwarfs near the pot kind of look over and they see Flint.
no, they don't. I'm squished.
You know, they can see Flint, just as they're going past, and they realise he's not a gully dwarf.
And the Kenda that's waving at them is not a gully dwarf?
But they
Trust
see
the human.
yeah, and they're like, oh, this has got their interest now. Yeah,
Oh my
they
God.
don't want to be in their pot; they want to be in your pot.
Oh my God. Don't you jump in. I'm gonna start throwing people off.
Yeah,
Oh joy!
they're all
Can I
pointing.
just resend myself into the pot more? I'm
They're all
gonna get
pointing and they're kind of like shouting, and they're all pointing.
squished.
So, did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that?
Oh my God.
This is why I don't like getting freaking attention.
Yeah. We're still going. We're
Are you still going down? You're still going down. Yeah, a couple of you're looking up and you think, oh my God, they're going to jump. They're going to jump into our pot. And oh my God, they're going to jump into our pot. And they don't. They don't. They're just looking over the edges. They're just pointing and they're just like chatting amongst themselves, saying, "Did you see that? Did you see that?" Yeah.
Yeah. They're so surprised of another dwarf, but they're out surprised about a fucking Kender.
Yeah.
It's
Descending.
like, hey, let's wave to the weird one.
You're descending a little further. Descending a little further. It seems to take you like ages to get to the bottom. Yeah. Descending through
Yeah.
smoke and mist, and you're
Still
passing.
better than slipping into the unknown.
7 minutes, isn't it?
It seems to be taking forever. You're down like going past waterfalls and rock falls and all the rest of it, and all this time, you are stuck jam-packed, squeezed into a pot full of gully dwarves that just seem to be poking and prodding everything all over the place.
Keep going down. Till the end, we must survive. I'm protecting my pouches.
You're protecting your pouches.
Yes.
Okay. After a little while, of just the gully dwarves all just getting to the bottom. Eventually, the pot comes to a rest at the bottom.
Hallelujah.
All the gully dwarves start to slowly sliver their way out of the pot from amongst you. Yeah?
Yeah.
You can actually breathe again.
Can I climb out?
Ask Tassahoff, see what he sees first.
Taslov sticks his head over over the side, and you can see that there is like an underground kind of street, as such, where a lot of the buildings that used to be buildings on the surface now are now underground. There's broken doorways and and walls and curbs, and you can see the occasional like lamp post.
I get off.
It's really, really strange and unusual to see all this kind of stuff like in the dark underground.
Does he see any guards that are going to prohibit us for getting
He
in
doesn't
their
see any
way?
guards, however, he does see
I
there is a large group of gully dwarfs that want to jump into the pot.
Don't
I
worry, so
already
we'll get off.
left the pot.
Yeah,
as Tassoff
same
was
here. I'm
looking
getting out
around.
top.
As the gully dwarfs are starting to jump out, they seem to be going over to their friends and say, "Look, look, look what we found," and they're all pointing at you lot.
Okay. Which
Let's just go and find our friends.
so do we, from where we are, the group of four that's sitting with the resting Raceland, do we hear any commotion that would alert us that a new pot has descended?
You can hear there's some kind of commotion. There seems to be like a very zombie crowd, um, like talking.
Mm-hmm.
Just off in the distance, like in the darkness, you can hear you can hear these people, these gully dwarfs, all chirping and like chattering amongst themselves. Gully dwarfs don't shout. Gully dwarfs don't shout. They seem to talk in very, very soft tones. But when they're
Okay.
mesmerized, they're like, "Oh look, oh look."
Can-
Oh, look.
Can I nudge Atika to go take a glance sneakily and see if it's any of those lizardy people who've come down, or if it's our friends?
Get out the pots.
Yes, you can ask Tika to go and have a look. And Tika, she gets up and she just has a little bit of a stalk around the street. And you can see her zigzag from one side of the street to the other side of the street. And she disappears slightly. Just while she tries to get a better see what she can see. Tika can see there's a small group of gully dwarves. Half of them seem to have climbed into the pot, and they're helping others, dragging them into the pot as well.
Okay.
And then she can also see a flint and a river wind and a gold moon and a Tasselhoff.
Adjusting my helmet and making sure everything
He's
is
trying to straighten himself up. Flint is kind of like just like plucking away at his beard, straightening his hat, trying to like, and gold moon and Riverwind are just
I'm dusting myself off.
straightening themselves up.
All right. So can Tika do like a quiet, hey, this way? This way. Draw enough attention. Draw enough attention to them, to herself, that they notice, but like not every
I'm sure
Draconian
she
in
can do
the area does.
So
One of us would notice, don't worry.
yeah, you just make out slightly, just in a slight outline of Tika. Just the ever so kind of just a slight outline of Tika. Just off to one side on one of the side streets. Yeah. Most of the gully dwarves now, like about 30 seconds goes by, and then the pot starts ascending again. The last few gully dwarves that are like wanting to make that lift are running towards the pot now and kind of like leaping up at it. With a gully dwarf just arm outstretched, ready to grab hold of the occasional gully dwarf that seems to have missed that pot. The ones that he came down with seem to have dispersed now. They seem to have gone all different directions. and you can hear them like whispers and chattering going off in the dark. Not too sure which direction, like what the directions they've gone in, but you know that they've just dispersed into different places where they this rabbit warren of an ancient city.
Okay, so Tika walks them all back over to the group. If they notice her and come over
Yeah,
to
they
her.
notice her, they come over, and you're taking them all back
I run
over
the other
to
way.
run the other way, back into the just just
Okay.
just west, just eastward a little bit into a derelict area. There doesn't seem to be any patrolling in this area. There's nothing really to guard or patrol. This is the most destroyed kind of area
Mm-hmm.
of the former city of Zaxxas Roth. Um, you seem to have you've all congregated around each other. Ristlin's still sleeping.
Yay.
I will ask then, are we resting here for the night?
We
I
don't
would.
even know if it's day or night, though.
It was night as we entered,
It was night
so
when you
it's
came
definitely
in.
night.
It doesn't matter. We can rest for a quote unquote period of time that is a night.
Well, as a human, I will probably need to sleep soon.
Yes.
I do
Yes.
not know the game mechanic, but I'm pretty sure I will be very exhausted by now.
Yeah,
and
tired.
need to sleep.
Yeah, so we have a Raceland asleep, and generally Tannis points out that Raceland's sleeping because A, we've been at it for a while, B, spells are good,
Yeah.
and encourages the priestess to sleep as well, and talks to everyone else about shifts.
I will go to a corner away and just sort of prepare myself to rest.
I
Not
would
far,
encourage
not
you-
far.
No. Okay.
the more in close we are, the
It's a
better.
bigger target with one area. I want to just spread out away a little bit.
Yeah, but if we stretch out too much, we're going to have the guard stretched out as well. Because if we can circle just the small area, it's a
Are
little.
we not in like an area where it's dead end?
It's all derelict city. It's like yeah, it's
City.
a derelict city. It's a ruined city at the moment. This area seems to be the most ransacked area. It's like this area has already been pillaged of anything that would resemble usefulness.
Well, I still
Uh,
go a little bit away and then just rest. I'm not 10, 40 feet away. I'm just maybe 10 feet away.
5 feet.
10 feet.
10 feet. Okay.
I'm gonna stay with like
10 feet is not very big, is it? Like,
So, so right now we're like, I think our thingies are a little too big.
yeah.
We're
Yeah.
kind of in like one of these like little buildingy places. So
Yeah.
being in a totally separate building, I don't think is a good idea.
Well, I'm not in a separate building. I'm just a little bit away from the group.
Okay, so you're on the other side.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
I Riverwind would stay with Goldman anyway, so just
I'll use this one marker then. One of
Okay.
them. As
Yeah.
the marker where we
That's
are.
fine. That's fine.
So we're
Yeah.
just generally hiding.
Like I said, it's not really patrolled this area. The gully dwarfs have already been ransacked this. What you can see some of the gully dwarfs go past, and what you see is they seem to be organized into gangs. These gully dwarfs, they seem to be there is some kind of logic to the way they do things and the way they organize themselves. They're like either clans or gangs or something like that. But what they do is they work on different areas of the city, looking for stuff, looking for objects of, like I say, usefulness. It could be a spoon, it could be a thimble, it could be anything. And they are the Kryn's the world, like Dragonlance's the world's recyclers. Yeah, everything that humans have thrown away, or the world has thrown away, or any race has thrown away, kind of thing. The Gully Dwarves would find a use for it and find a way to recycle it. And they spend a lot of their time just going through the city's rubbish dumps and stuff like that, looking for stuff that they can make use of and recycle and repair and all that kind of stuff. Although they're not very good at actually crafting, or they're not very creative, Gully Dwarves are very good at being able to use something to serve another purpose. Okay, They don't rate hygiene very high on the essentials list. Yeah,
Yeah.
Everything stinks. It doesn't matter.
everything smells. Yes, including yous. Um, and for those people that were riding down the pot with the gully dwarves,
You
yeah,
probably smell more.
there's a good possibility you probably caught something like head lice or something like that.
Oh,
Ah,
oh, I hate that.
I'm gonna be in my pity corner now.
Okay. Yeah. They have short, stubby little like fingers, and they're usually dirty. In fact, they're always dirty. Um, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and their clothes aren't like the latest fashions are either. They usually make an ensemble of like clothes that they found around the city, or curtains, or bed sheets, or whatever they've got their hands on.
Oh my. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the typical gully dwarfs. Males tend to run around like half nude half the time as well, half nude.
Like
Okay.
barbarians.
Well, kind of like little short, squatty little troll barbarians, yes. Yeah, so you can see them. They are operating like gangs, and they seem to be moving around, searching places, moving stones, clearing rubble, that kind of thing, looking for anything that might find useful to be able to recycle.
Oh,
Okay,
nice. I didn't realize you
Okay.
guys put a new icon.
a new
Good.
icon.
A new
Oh, just a larger
icon.
marker, so everybody seems to be. It's incredibly dark under here. It's damp, it's cold, it's smelly. There's not much else in the way of fresh air or anything like that. The air is stagnant. It's very like frosty here. There's the smell of dry rot everywhere. And a lot of these buildings are covered in kind of like a green mossy or green slime. Where okay,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
okay, guys. So you staying there, yeah?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
staying here in shifts. Do
All
we
right.
need to announce our shifts, or does that matter?
No. You can you can take your shifts. I take it the spellcasters are not taking any part in the
Mm.
shift.
Nope.
No, it'll
Nope.
just be the
Okay.
warriors. I guess are staying on watch. Okay, no problem. All right, guys. What we'll do is we'll leave that episode there then. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a short one, that one. But we'll leave it there, and what we'll do is we'll start the exploration of Zaktasroth, like the city streets, the city slums,
Mm-hmm.
along with the gully dwarves in the next episode.
In the
Okie
morning.
dokie.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.